Hello everybody, I'm Tony. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I hope you enjoy what you see. If you do, go ahead and click like and subscribe. Make sure and share the videos. Today we're going to be turning a twist pin, a Phoenix twist pin from PSI. Got the kit all ready to go. I've actually turned down one already and I really like it. I've made it out of some cherry. It was just kind of a prototype. The wood wasn't that good. It'd be nice for me, but not something that I would want to give as a gift or try and sell. So today we're gonna turn one of these. Got the blank somewhat sized up already. We're going to walk you through how I've been drilling these. We'll briefly go over the actual turning, and then you'll see how I finish it and put it together. So stay tuned. If you have any comments, make sure and leave them for me, ways that I can do this better, make a better product. If you have ideas on things that you would like to see me turn, as long as I can get the materials, I'm willing to give it a try. If you've got a project that you want me to do, leave me a comment in the comments box. We'll get together and maybe we can make something happen, and I'll make a video out of it so everybody can see what came out of it. So here we go. Okay, so the pin kit calls for a 3/8 inch bit. I've got it already put up here in my tailstock of my chuck. I'm going to go ahead and drill the hole, and then we'll glue in the tube insert. Okay, as you can see here, I've got my instructions, I've got my blank already core out, and I've got my pin kit. So let's go ahead and get the kit out. We're going to lay out all of our pieces according to the diagram that's on here, and then we'll glue in our blank. So we've got the front end assembly, spring, the refill mechanism, end cap, and the clip, and there's the twist. So let's go ahead and glue up the insert. It's already been pre-scuffed. Go ahead and apply some medium CA. In and out in a twisting motion, that way we get good adherence of all the CA on the tube. Go ahead and just tap that down. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of activator. And we're going to let that set up, and then when we come back, I'll already have this sanded flush and mounted on the pin mandrel. Okay, so we've got everything mounted on the mandrel. It comes with its own special bushings. They are 0.550 inches, and the inner diameter is still set up for the 7mm pin mandrel. The interior for the tube is 0.345 inches. The kit actually comes with 2 end bushings and middle bushings. It's for a separate pin kit or bushing kit, but for this purpose we only have to use the end two. So we're going to go ahead and turn this down real quick, and then comes the fun part with assembly. Okay, so we've got it turned down into its basic shape. Got a little bit of sponginess on there. I'm not sure what's going on inside of the wood. I'm really not sure what kind of wood this is. Like I said earlier, I turned one in cherry. This was some wood that was given to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and sand this down, and then we're gonna go ahead and put a CA finish on it. So here we go. Okay guys, so I'm going to need your help. I got a spongy spot in the wood. I'm going to go ahead and treat it just like I would if I was turning antler and I got down in the core. I'm going to go ahead and put some thin CA in it to kind of harden it up a little bit. But I don't know what that is. If it's a fungus, if it's what, because it's only running through part of the wood. And if you can see, there's actually a white line of it through there as well. So if any of you guys know what that is, please leave a comment down below and kind of tell me what it is or what you think it might be. I wear good safety gear anyway. I wear a respirator and face shield and all that, so I'm not really worried about the hazards of it per se, but I don't want to have a product with something that could be harmful to somebody else. So please, if you know what it is, go ahead and leave me a comment down below, and we'll go from there. When we turn the camera back on, I will have already put some CA in that and sanded this back down smooth so we can continue on with the finishing process. So everything's set up now. It's still not exactly what I was hoping for, but it's sealed up at least. The other one just kind of disappeared. It's still there a little bit, but nothing like that flaw in the wood. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the sealer on this and get the, or not sealer, I'm gonna go ahead and put the finish on this, and I don't know that I'm gonna have to put it on the buffing wheel. This is turned out to be a pretty nice little chunk of wood. I wish I knew what it was. Anybody out there who does know what kind of wood it is, please go ahead and leave it in the comments block if you know what kind of wood this is, and especially if you know what this is that's going on inside the wood that's caused these problems. Alright, here we go. Now we've got all of the CA on there. Now let's go ahead and sand this down and then micro mesh it up through 12,000 and see what it looks like. Okay, so we've got the blank turned down. Let me turn this fan off. We've got the blank turned down. The finish turned out really nice without having to go onto the buffing wheel. So I'm going to go ahead and put this together. So back to our directions for assembly. Let's go ahead and take out the pieces out of the plastic here. So fix the spring. Drop it in. Screw that into the back end of the assembly. Sure enough, it works. So now we'll figure out, let's see if we can't hide that a little bit. The biggest thing is with these Phoenix is you'll notice that there's a Phoenix on the top, and this is actually his tail. So we want to make sure and get that alignment set up pretty good, about like that. Just because it's, well, it's aesthetically pleasing. So now we're going to take and get our clamp. Maybe. Here it is. Go ahead and get that started into place. Make sure we got it lined up perfect. And squeeze it home. Okay. Wow. Should be pretty easy from this point forward. Squeeze that on there just a little bit farther. There we go. Beautiful. So this just unscrews like this. We can get our refill out. And just screw it right back into place. We are in business. Well, thank you everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you maybe learned something, and maybe you saw something that you can help me learn a little bit. This pin actually turned out pretty nice. Like I said before, this is the Phoenix pin from PSI. I really enjoy this pin. I like the way it feels. I like how it turned out. It's just got an overall, I don't want to say elegant, but that's kind of what it is, compared to your average daily pen, you know, that you'd pick up at one of the superstores or whatever, you know, for $1. This actually makes me value a pen a little bit more, holding something like this. This is a true writing utensil, not just another pen. So, if you guys would, hit like, subscribe, share the video with your friends. If you've got any projects that you'd like to see me try, or projects that you want to have done but you want me to do it, I'm game for that. We can work something out. So leave me a message in the comments below and we can make something happen. So until next time, I'm Tony and this is my shop. Have a good night.